This is the Waterford Public Safety Complex. Waterford, Connecticut. Last time we were here, they didn't like it too much. I actually cleaned up a lot of these. When I first started doing these audits, dude, we'd clean up the police departments because they got all this trash and stuff. I mean, there's quite a few that we did. And then I stopped because, what up, Lou, John? I stopped doing it because they don't care. They don't do it. Why are we going to do it? And then clean up the PD and then have them come out and beat us up. I'm all set with that. Waterford Hall of Records. They have a whole building just for records. They weren't, I've been here, it's funny because when I did New London originally and they messed us up, we were here first. And if you watch the New London video, you can hear them on the radio saying, oh, they were over here first and they wouldn't ID. Why would I ID for no goddamn reason? Just to do it? But the place is filthy. There's trash everywhere. And then they need more money. They need more stuff. They can't even take care of the stuff they got. But they want more. It's a landscaping sign. We'll put that up so they can get some business, hopefully. Smoke-free environment. I just lit a cigarette. I forgot which one it was. Is it this one? No, there was one I did. There was actually a ambulance. What do you call that? Like where the ambulance is, like fire department hangs out, but they actually like stayed there. We don't have those like where I live. They don't stay there. They're all volunteer. They all show up and rush there when they get called, and it was cool. Oh, we got Firm in here. What up, Firm? Well, that sign, I don't know. The sign don't really mean much to me. I didn't even see it. So, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to smoke back here. I guarantee you they smoke back here. They had a skate park, dude? That's dope. I should have brought my RC car. What? I don't remember this. That is cool. Why it's here, I don't know. I don't know why they'd have a skate park at the public safety complex, but it's cool. Oh, no bikes, so it's just for skateboards. That's kind of stupid. Are they discriminating against bicyclists? It looks like it. Looks like they're doing more stuff. The Arnold E. Holm Jr. Memorial Park. Oh, that's a nice park, guys. What do you guys think? Yeah, last time we were here, we kind of just walked around, did our thing. We stood by the gate for a little bit, watched what they were doing back there, and they ran up on us and tried to get our name and tried to get this and that, and it didn't work. They weren't that happy. Like those videos, I might redo those videos because I got a bunch of them that nobody even saw that are like way back at the beginning of my page that are good. They just didn't get seen because I didn't have anybody on my channel then. But yeah, absolutely, Firm. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Like right now, there's 300 people in here. Well, they just jumped down, but it does. It definitely does. That's the only reason I'm doing it like this. Because I don't like this either. But that did. Yesterday, there was upwards of 800 in one. So it definitely works. I mean, it may not be the best quality or best view, but if it helps it get out there, I'm down for that. 85 WFD. This is the fire chief's vehicle. there any drugs in here? Huh? Oh, they got a gate over here too. I didn't even see that. Is that their storage lot back there on the left? Literally, it's... I wouldn't do landscape mode before, and then it changed, so there was a little bit where it only made me do... I couldn't figure out how to get it out of landscape mode. And then I did. You had to like go into the options and do it before you even set it. But now they're saying that it runs through shorts, which it obviously does. I mean, it's... So if you're in vertical or whatever the hell it's called, if people are skimming through shorts, they could pick it up. And it definitely, if you watch the numbers jump, it definitely happens. There's my Benz. I'm surprised they didn't wash that up and use that to go set up some drug dealers or drive their wife around. Look at, they got an ambulance, they got a Hummer. What do they got a Hummer for? What do you need a Hummer for? You don't. Just more military equipment for basic public servants. Doesn't make any sense. These guys want to be military so bad. They'll literally copy everything they do. But they love them so much, then they desecrate our flag that they fight for. So they're kind of ass backwards, if you ask me. Kind of ass backwards, but what are you going to do? The other side is where they hang out. Their cars come in and out. That's where they approached us last time. Oops. What up, good time? Yeah, definitely, Lou. We need this thing just to fit our Hummer in. I mean, our Ego in. I swear they choose the vehicle. Like, oh, that thing weighs tons of gas. We need that. I could feel like I'm really fighting a war in this thing. Yeah, this is the side. This is it. I mean, there ain't much here, and they definitely would have did better last time if they just didn't say anything at all. But they can't help it. Why? This is a DCF vehicle? I don't know what it is, but it's a state. Yeah. I'd say with a car seat, that's a DCF. What do you guys think? But why would it be here and not at a DCF building? Doesn't make any sense. Just like how they put those stupid stickers on the car. How are we driving? Doesn't matter. Because even if they're driving bad, you guys ain't going to do anything. This is what they did not like last time. Was me looking through here. I think they had like random like cables hanging last time. It was this PD. I'm going to check. Like when you walk around the building, they literally had like wires just hanging down. Not connected to anything. Not doing anything. No trespassing. Yeah, because what are we going to do? Roll under that gate? This makes no sense. We're going to put a gate up that people could absolutely get through. If I lay down, I could roll right under that. And there wouldn't be a damn thing they could do. They'd chase me around. I doubt any of them would actually catch me. With this day and age, the cops that we're getting, they don't seem too fit. Is there personal cars back there? Do they lock them up too? Trying to get a view. Don't like it through the fence. But yeah, dude, they even called New London PD last time. Oh, they were over here just filming legally. They were causing trouble. They wouldn't give us ID for no goddamn reason. What up, Dave's channel? So these are ones that I've been meaning to come back to. I just haven't had time. I've done new ones. I really want to go to Meriden. That's where I wanted to go today. It's just far. And that's the cop that just punched the guy, what, last week, 2 weeks ago? Road rage incident. That's the second one. There was one before that in Norwalk, where a Norwalk officer did that. And I'm also working on a big story from Norwalk where this lady's disabled son got hit and he got killed. And they're pretty sure the chick that hit him was wasted, and the cops did no investigation. They did nothing to the lady. They didn't even check if she was drunk. She actually worked at the club, I think it's a golf course where all the cops hang out, and there's a bar there. Her and her mom worked there. So they let her off, and they let this, thank you, Best Music, and they let her kid died for no reason. They left him laying on the ground. They had a do not transport on him. They literally left him laying on the ground for minutes. I think it was like 9 minutes, and he didn't make it. And they've literally just been covering it up. The marks from the body, like the injuries don't match the report. Nothing lines up. And yet they, what up, Melissa? There she is. And yet the dude died for no reason. That's why cops like Willimantic last week were like, oh, you got to trust us to do the investigation. You can't come in this public parking garage and look around. Bro, I don't trust you guys to do anything. What up, Standing Tall? I really don't. How are we going to trust you guys to do investigations when you guys botch investigations all the time? Look at what happened when that kid got kidnapped in Willimantic and beat up and almost died. They showed up and they did absolutely nothing. They didn't charge the people for months, even though they showed up on the scene where the kid escaped. They didn't do anything. Nothing. And even to this day, I only know one of the ringleaders got arrested. The rest of them are still out. All of them are still out. So I'm sorry, guys, but I don't really trust you guys to investigate anything. It's how can we? It just doesn't make any sense at all to me. Oh, we got Midwest in here. What up, bro? Like, I feel like we'd get better investigations out of the public than anybody. But you know what they do is they hide all the information from us, and they act like they're the only ones that are allowed to do it, and they hide all this information, and then they do their investigation, and then they keep mostly the lady that was murdered in Willimantic. I said this the other day, but a lot of people, the lady that was murdered in Willimantic, that they kept all the information under wraps. I figured out how she died. We finally know because the police and all these great people that we trust to tell us won't tell us. Willimantic police handed over the investigation just like they did when the kid was kidnapped to the state police, and we get absolutely nothing out of them. But like, why don't they take care of this shit? I guarantee you these are cops' names. They don't take, oh, sorry. But like, why don't they take care of this? Look at all the names on here. This is crazy. I know if I worked somewhere and people had passed away, in the line of duty or the job that I'm doing, I definitely wouldn't let their memorial end up like that. Or like this. They haven't cleaned anything, dude. These guys are lazy. They don't do nothing. And then they say, it's not our job. Yeah, it is, dude. Keep your PD clean, because this is disgusting. This is literally disgusting. I'd be ashamed, dude, if any of these people, yeah, they are cops, patrolmen, manager, patrolman, manager, all of them. Like, that's pathetic. That's how they feel. And then, but right, guys, the brotherhood's so strong. This is what they do to the ones that have passed. They literally let them rot into the ground. They don't even clean their memorials up. That's pathetic. At least they got our flags up. This car's just hanging out. I don't know who that is. All these other buildings I never see anybody there, but I only usually been here on the weekend. How much do you think it costs to fill that container with diesel? What do they even need diesel for? Do any of these vehicles run off diesel? 2,000 gallons. So 2,000 times whatever, $4. $8,000 to fill that tank, probably. 7,000, whatever it is. And not one diesel vehicle. Any of these diesel guys? I don't see any. Thank you, Standing Tall. But I definitely try doing the lives like this, guys, because it sucks a little more to view, but it gets out there a little more, it seems. That job, that's really the only thing that it could be. That's the only thing that I think it could be. But how often do they actually use that? Oh man, they made this. They didn't even make it connect. Oh, we got somebody coming out. I gotta go. Well, luckily, the gate closes super quick. It's like 2 feet. It's not 2 feet. It's probably a foot off the ground. Look at it. It's pretty high. It looks smaller in the camera, but I could roll under that. Yeah, Midwest, electric vehicles are trash in my opinion. I mean, if that's what you want to do, do that. But I don't think people really understand how much it affects the earth and how much gas is wasted producing these electric vehicles and how limited the supplies are on the planet for these electric vehicles. And once these electric vehicles are done, what do they do with those batteries? Those batteries are trash. They bury them. They do whatever. They can't do nothing. They're bad. You're not saving anything. If you use all the gas it costs to make that car, you probably would have used less gas just driving around a regular car. And they do. They push it. They push it. They push it. I've heard about the Karen Reed thing, Dave's channel. I've looked into it, and that is crazy what they're doing to her. What up, Nate? It's really pathetic what they're doing to her. They have from what I've seen, is they have zero evidence that she had anything to do with it, and it all points to he was found outside of what a cop's party house in the snow, but they can't look into them. Oh, they do have a DCF here, so that's probably why the car's here. I respect that a lot. There's barely any police departments in Connecticut where you can go up to a window and actually talk to somebody and see who you're talking to. I like that. I believe you should be able to get customer service when you go somewhere. We got police departments now, like Yukon. When you go in there, you can't even talk to anybody. You have to push a button on a kiosk and talk to somebody through there to get somebody. That's not customer service. These guys are so scared. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Interview room. Oh, at least they keep them clean in here. Like, Waterford Police Facilities Building Committee, 1988 to 1992. Training Council. Interview room B. Do you guys actually think they have so many interviews in Waterbury where they need 2 rooms? Doesn't seem like much happens out here. I like that they have a jukebox though, unlike Willimantic. At all. They did say that people used to just throw anything in there. What the hell is this? It's literally just like, I've never seen this. So you can dispose of your drugs at home. You gotta add warm water to this. 3/4 full, put the cap on, shake. For 30 seconds, you could do that with just regular water. You don't need this. It's a pill. You know what I mean? You don't need a special dissolvent. That's cool. I like that they did that. Fred it is. You know what I don't like? You know what? Too, they always have this stuff. They don't have the most, you know what people need when they come in? Complaint forms and stuff like that. But you can't, you gotta talk to a supervisor to get a complaint form. They don't actually put anything useful out. Oh, wait. I'm lying. I lied. This is the first police department I've been in that I can remember. Oh no. This is a motor vehicle complaint form. Damn, I was excited. That would have been cool. I actually see him doing a department that. Right here. This is it. That's cool. And I actually really respect that. Because There's been no other departments. This is the same one that was in New London. So that happened at Groton. Some old school phone books. Door stopper. Voluntary statement forms. They're really good points though for this in a complaint form. They actually got a thing up here that tells you about it. It's almost like they not encourage, but if you want to complain, this is how you do it. This is the only department I've ever been into that has a sign talking about it, that has complaint forms readily available. Police departments out here don't do that. They usually hide them. You got to get them from a supervisor. These are boy-girl restrooms. Clean. Some of them go into the trash, dude. Nice and clean. All their old badges and stuff. I actually like it. Some of them you go into, they got cameras. They got old equipment they used to carry, old radios. They're pretty cool. That looks like it. Oh, I love these. Old maps. I love these too. These are like pieces of history. How it was once upon a time. Thank you, Melissa. You know what, Midwest? That is my goal, too. Literally, my goal. Oh, look at that. You can donate to the animal shelter. That's cool. I like that. I wish I knew that. I would have brought something. Well, Midwest, that's my goal, too. Literally, that's my goal. One day, I want to be out in... Honestly, I feel like that's the way you kind of got to raise your kids now. If you can afford it. My goal, if I was rich, I would live in the middle of the woods. I would live off-grid. And I would homeschool my kids. Literally, that's what I would do. It's not... Look at what the schools are doing to our kids these days. Boys, girls, you can be a girl if you want. They're not even telling the parents. In some states, like, it's insane. It's literally insane, the agenda they're pushing. I feel like they're trying to make minor attracted people normal, and that's normal, and all that type of abuse is normal, and it's allowed, and you can do that. They're mentally, what do they call it? Like a condition. Yeah, it's a condition. They're messed up in the head, and they need to be put in jail forever. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, you still use electricity standing tall, but you create your own electricity. You don't use their grid, you use your own. You make your own. There's one down there. What's he doing? Hiding? But it seems like the state is, not the state, but the government. Yeah, good time. You almost have to these days. Like, it's sad, but... And you never really hear anything. I never really heard anything bad about Waterford Police Department. You don't really hear about them much at all. It's one of those quiet corner ones. I mean, I wouldn't have any issue with at all if they didn't act like they acted last time I was here. But they seem to be fine this time. Walk around this way. And I don't know what this guy's doing, though. Just hanging out at the PD. Some of them have... There's no sign, but some of them have, like, spots where you can swap your kid if your parents, like, if parents aren't getting along or they want a safe spot to swap their kid, they'll do it at the PD. A lot of them now have, like, online trading things. We got somebody coming in here. And, yeah. Which I think is cool. You should be able to go somewhere and do whatever you need to do safe. Like, it's what you do. This supervisor? Doesn't say it. Probably needs some gas. Been sitting there idling in one spot way too long. I wonder if they probably bring people in through the back. And then that's Waterford Public Safety Complex. I don't know what they do there. This whole complex is a public safety complex. See what this guy's doing. Oh, he's going through the gate. At least this gate looks like you can't get through it. The key is just getting away. Getting away. Good, how are you? Wish I had him last time. It seems a lot better than the two I had to deal with last time. And last time, one of them was fine. He was alright. One of them was just way more aggressive. So. But that's it, guys. Doesn't seem like there's much going on here. I got an ambulance back there. That's probably where they bring people in, right there. 1 and 2. I don't know why the ambulance would be here. Is it old and out of service? I bet. And they got quite a few cars. What do they auction these off after a while, right? Or scrap them? I don't know. With this department. I didn't even know I was supposed to work today. And I missed it, which sucks because it's double time, but I thought I started tomorrow, so tomorrow I'll be working all week. So I probably won't be doing too much. But if I'm off next weekend, which I don't know if I am, but if I am, we're going to Meriden. Meriden needs to be checked out. And I'm going to FOIA the body camera footage too. It's weird too, because they're going to tell me I can't get it. I bet you any money they're going to tell me I can't get it. But they released it to the mainstream media, and the mainstream media only put out bits and pieces. They won't put out the whole video, which is weird because it's an open case, so you're not even supposed to be able to get that footage. It's like they release what they want, and that's it, to who they want. They don't do it. I'm still fighting to get the footage from when they lied at court and they arrested Tyrant Slayer, and they literally made up everything they have. I still can't bring my phone into a courthouse because of that incident. Like, it's been over a year now that I've been. They treat me like a legit terrorist at court up here. Now they've started patting me down. When I go through the metal detector, they pat me down, which is, in my opinion, is crazy. Nobody else gets. I've never seen them pat anybody else down. Has anybody? Well, people probably have, but I haven't. Not up here. And I just don't feel like it's appropriate. I feel like they target me compared to everybody else. Yeah, that's what I thought, John. Which request, John? The footage? They didn't. They said it's still going through FOIA. We're still waiting on FOIA to answer, which is retarded because they gave us the body camera footage from the restricted areas of that building. In the back where you can't go and you can't film. They gave us all that. They won't give us the footage from the first camera that's literally 3 feet in the door at head height. That's clearly visible. They said they can't release it for security reasons. And I'm lucky that I legally recorded audio that day, because if not, Slayer would have been hit, because they won't release the footage. And the only evidence we had was the audio recording that I had that proved the marshal was lying. And guess what happened to the marshal? Absolutely nothing. My FOIA requests now, they don't even answer. I've tried to FOIA this fake judge's order probably 3-4 times now, and they don't answer. They don't do anything, and you get FOIA involved, and FOIA's like, yeah, we'll help, and then you don't hear from them for months. It's crazy. Here it's 30, I think, John. But I'm going to try and get somebody else to FOIA it, because they literally ignore me now. And then I get a hold of FOIA, and FOIA's like, oh, we'll get in contact. And they never do. So it's like, what do I do? And in that process, they're still violating my rights. Every time I go to court, I can't bring a phone in. You're allowed to record in our courthouses. You're just not allowed to record in our courtrooms. I've never been in trouble in court, ever, for recording for anything. Despite the marshal that day yelling and screaming that I was recording. I was not recording. I was audio recording. But he tried to say we were holding our phones up, walking around. He tried to have me arrested also. And it didn't work. Like, standing tall, stay safe, bro. So it literally doesn't work. And O'Donovan Murphy's the biggest crook of them all. He gives these dumb marshals these orders. Look at all these nippers. Nipper. Like, clean up your property, guys. This is disgusting. Oh, there's fucking liquor in it. Ew, it's all over my hand now. But these marshals are so dumb, dude. They just follow these orders. They truly believe that they could take whatever they want from you if you're entering court just because they're marshals. The judges mocked me in court because she wanted me to take my phone out, and I told her I couldn't because I don't have a phone because they don't let me bring it in. And she said, everybody with a phone in this courtroom, stand up. And everybody stood up, and she said, you're going to tell me you're the only one that can't bring a phone in this courtroom? Another one? And I said, absolutely. Goddamn shingle. What the hell is going on, dude? Nobody else could do this? None of these guys sitting in there could do this? Like, this is crazy. Another one. And I doubt it's them drinking these nips, but take care of your goddamn property. Like, it's simple. Alright, John, I'll send it to you after this. I'm probably going to jump off, just pick up a little bit of this shit and get out of here. I just wanted to see if they were going to respect our right to record, or if they were going to run out and try and violate our rights. Like, I don't like this either. Pick this shit up, dude. Somebody's going to come out here and trip. Look at all this. It's okay. It's okay till somebody falls. Like, that anybody can walk up to this panel and get in here right now. Anybody. And do whatever they want. That's real safe. I don't know. They just leave stuff everywhere. They do whatever they want. And they're lazy, in my opinion. Here, we got one leaving. But, MR2. My boy's got a built one. It's got like... Dude I work with got like 550 horsepower in his MR2. I gotta go home. I gotta sort through my tools for the week. The tools that I got back, I got to go through. I got to call the police department, and I'm going to have them try and file these charges. What up, Joko? Because the cops said that I'd be able to go through my car and get all my belongings, which didn't happen. They had a couple buckets in the office, and that's all they gave me. I'm missing mad stuff. So my goal is to file these charges and start filing a civil suit against this criminal. He tried to act like it wasn't him. Well, no, he said it was him, but he doesn't usually do that. He's a good guy, and I don't buy it. Somebody else sent me a thing right before this video started about the little Karen that came up, and I got his Facebook. I know who he is now. He literally tried to have the cops, oh, you can't charge him for lying on his sign. I said, I'm not lying, dude. That's what my opinion is. What else did they do with my tools? What else did they do with the rest of my stuff? They stole it for drugs, so that's it, yeah. So I know if I go to the police station that most of Troop D is going to do absolutely nothing to help me. We've been through that a few times, so I'm going to call that officer personally and leave him a voicemail and tell him that I got half of my stuff, and they refused it. They told me and them to call a cop, to have a cop facilitate the trade-off, which should have happened. I called and I tried. They refused to send an officer out because I wouldn't give my last name when I didn't have to. It's not like you guys are just going to some random place. You're going to a business to facilitate a property swap. Like, you guys can do that, and you don't need my name for that. They just wanted it. So it's BS. But thank you guys. I'm gonna jump off. I got a little running around. I gotta go home and get ready for tomorrow and get ready for the week, and yeah, I'll see everybody on the next one. Go check out the video. We just dropped the Jersey Watcher. Jersey Watcher's back hard, dude, and we need to support him. And we need to support him big time. And that's just how I feel. Thank you guys. Oops, sorry. Thank you guys. I'll see you. God damn. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one.